Hey, ladies and gentlemen, happy launch day. Yo, what up? Nice to see you. We're here playing some Necromunda, and I was lucky enough to get a review copy, so I have recorded this video in advance. We're going to be playing some House Escher today, and I'm going to start my gang. That's right, and I'm going to be doing a live stream too. The reason I'm not live right now is I'm currently in a roleplay game, but do not fret, I will be live streaming soon. So we'll go for Centaurs as Hydras. That'll do. I'm not too fussed on the gang name. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay. We're going to create a custom, and I would like to see your thoughts down in the comments below and in the chat. I'll try and swing in if I can, although I'm not currently here. I'm in another stream, so, you know, I have to be... I would recommend it... I'd say it'll probably be about 3 hours before I'm able to live stream. So in the meantime, enjoy this, where we will be going through... Oh, my word, so cool. Anyway, leader, I think, will probably be a Saboteur, because I like the alertness, the willpower, and the agility. They're just some of the coolest stats, I think. And the leader is a pretty boss. So we're going to go with the Saboteur leader. Let's see what you can do with the faces. We'll go for that face, and we'll go with... Ugh. No, let's just go back to that and call that a day. So go for plus agility. So we've already got a silly amount of agility here, really. We've got a decent amount of melee as well. So high alertness too. Alertness, very nice. Willpower has its place, definitely. And you know what? We've already got pretty decent melee. Let's make it a little bit higher. As much as I'd like accuracy, which would be kind of cool, I'm going to go for melee prowess. So that's just going to be, you know, a nice bit of Daka mixed with a bit of melee. I've got plans for this fighter, do not worry. Next, we will recruit. Well, let's see. We're going to go for a competent juvenile. It depends what the injuries are, because I was going to get a bruiser, but 10% AP to all, or 10 AP to all melee stances is not going to work. Oh no, that's not going to work. Okay. Hip bursitis, that's not going to work either. A mechanic. Ugh. Everyone's looking bad. How about a Deadeye? Okay, no injury on the Deadeye. And was the heavy bad as well? Well, that's not as bad, but... Okay, so we could go for a leveled Deadeye to begin with to complement our gang. It's not something I would normally do, but... Hey, when in Rome, let's do what the Romans do. So we'll go for, yeah, okay. Not a big fan of the scar. So totally an orc. Okay, so there we go. Looking good, right. So let's change the stats a little bit. We're going to go with agility. We're going to go with alertness, and we're going to go with, we could maybe change alertness, but I'm happy to be high up on the initiative order for a change. I think I'll go for, it would be nice to give us some melee. I will go for ranged. She has a bonus to melee as it is. Oh, I could just go for accuracy. I think I'll probably have this character as a hybrid, but I'll stick with some ranged for now, and we'll see what else we can give her. And then we're going to get one more character. That will probably be a brawler, because I really like brawlers in this game. They're so cool. And okay, so we could go with strength. Strength will make us more likely to stun, which I really like. We could go with alertness or willpower. Willpower is really nice for removing buffs. Really, really nice. Alertness, nice for initiative. And a bit of survivability too. So we'll do that. And we'll go for definitely melee for this character. I actually like the character, how she's looking right now. So there's our starting kit. Now, before we spend any of that XP, we're going to go ahead and begin an operation on brutal difficulty. That's right, this is going to be real tough. And we're going to go for a medical lab, giving us an increased injury recovery rate, because I think that's sensible. And we're going to go for cheaper hiring of fighters. Now, you can't start an operation until you've got some dudes, or dudettes as the case may be. There's lots of cool things you can get here. Elite training, all surviving fighters get more stuff. Costs a lot to learn that, but... And once you've got like 200 infamy, you're doing all right. But for now, I think what I'm going to go for is Promise of Glory. A random ganger will join the gang with no experience, with experience up to rank 5. I think I'll do that because at this point in the game, it's super, super helpful. So we'll go ahead and purchase that. Now we'll go back and see who joined us. An excellent and incredibly... Okay, so we're going to have a Super Saboteur. Cool. Right. Incredible agility. Incredible alertness. And that will do for the moment. Now we can start getting some perks. Actives and passives. Right, perk time. Let's see what we can get. In actual fact, you know what? I'll get this first, Chem Synth, because you always want Chem Synth. So cool. Gives extra melee evasion, extra stun resist, and extra movement recovery per round. It's just really nice to have. Each Chem Synth on each sort of gang is different, but hers is awesome. So traps are awesome. Homemade grenades are very cool as well. Very, very cool. So 20 AP, and you can effectively do an AoE damage with it. And you've got a pretty decent throw range, but let's just check out the passives first. Let's check out the Juve ones first. So we could do, after using carry, cheaper tactical skills. That's kind of cool. Melee trained. That's kind of cool too. And scavenge. I really like having scavenge because after using carry, you can shoot more easily. I mean, that's kind of handy to have. Does not stack and lasts until end of next round. Okay, so we might bump her intelligence up to make use of that because I think that could be kind of fun. After using field repair, nades are cheaper. Now we're not going to go for that. Dynamic mobility, +1 initiative and movement points. Stacks. Okay, after using a throwable explosive. That's pretty good actually, and that's a big boost to initiative. So I'm going to go with that. I will try and level it up. Let's see what we can do. After using Chem Synth or a support consumable. Melee evasion is pretty good, but let's see what else we can use here. Because those ones aren't really... they're not speaking to me. When wielding a one-handed ranged weapon, after performing a ranged attack, cost of melee skill. I do kind of like this one, because you can shoot someone, then run in, then whack them, which is pretty cool. So support consumable, stress resist, it's okay, but there you go. One-handed, yep, much better. So we will give her a one-handed ranged weapon. I will do this to most of my characters. And I will actually go for the gunpoint one. I think I will actually go for gunpoint affinity. So what do we need for this? We need melee prowess, agility, willpower, intelligence. Okay, we need everything. Okay. So let's just do a little bit of a balance of the stats first. Okay, so we've got an extra reward here, thanks to my roster. That's cool. We sort of effectively did an achievement. Slightly cheaper melee after doing that. And their melee evasion goes up to 20 with a one-handed ranged weapon, which I will equip. And shoot AP goes to -10 after doing a scavenge, which is pretty cool. Let's see what else we can do here. Calculated shot, readiness, or how about preparation? Melee evasion, wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. Readiness, bypass, melee evasion. I mean, that is good. How about delay? Iron Will. Gains 50 hit points, hit resist, stun resist. I really like this ability. I've seen it used incredibly well, so I'm going to do this. So what do we have? Subdued. Okay, activates. Okay, when heavily wounded, character becomes less useful, effectively. Okay, that's kind of good. And you can cast that on allies to make aim shot better. Battle advice, that's a good one to keep in mind. Perform a melee attack with the active weapon. And then free disengage effectively. That's pretty cool. I could probably do that. But you have to actually... yeah, okay. Okay. We'll do that. We'll have an actual hit and run assassin character. Okay, so she's had some buffs. There you go. And we're nearly there with spending all of our stats. Good lord, we're spending so much. But she has a ridiculous amount of XP. Which is why. Okay, but we're finally down to 35. So let's have a little recap on what she can do. So she can carry things and get a big movement buff when she does. She has dynamic mobility, so she wants to throw an explosive at someone, which means that we should have purchased homemade grenade. There you go. We can't level it up. Sucks that we have to do that, but we can just throw those grenades at people, which is pretty good. You don't have to damage someone. So, throwable explosive. Or picking up an objective item. That's good to know. So, gunpoint affinity. So, effectively, we're going to give her a pistol and a melee weapon, because that will stack with gunpoint grace. So, just extra melee evasion. So, she's going to be pretty hard to hit. She's got... Where's her melee evasion? Okay, hasn't included the bonus, but she'll have a pretty big bonus here. So, we'll go over to the items. And we will press F to put that in the backpack. And we will... Actually, I don't want to put that in the backpack, do I? I want to put that in the stash. So I'll give her a las pistol and a sword. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Same for my leader. I'm a big fan of the sword and pistol combo. So let's go ahead and deal with that. We will press F to put that in the backpack. No, we'll press Q to stash that, in fact. I'm trying to learn my hotkeys as I go. Auto pistol, love it. And we'll go for Spudjacker for the stuns. So this character currently has a two-hander. I think I'll keep that for now. And then we have some stats to increase here. Extra ranged. Okay, that's looking good, and a bit of that, bit of alertness too. Okay, so now we've got some perk slots to use. Let's see what we can get with this character. Height advantage. It's kind of cool. Extra crit damage when you're higher. It's okay. It's okay. Awareness. After using field scan carry, effectively increases your evasion quite a lot. Ranged and melee by 20. So that's pretty good. Melee evasion after using Ascension or Jump. So there's lots of evasion here. After using Shoot, Ascension or Jump becomes cheaper. So repositioning effectively. So I think what I'll probably do is I'm half tempted to make Disengage cheaper as well. But let's just go for a slippery character. So we'll go for Ascension AP. It can be used while engaged. Go for repositioning. So after using Shoot, you can also then reposition for much cheaper. Let's check over here and see what we can get. Field Scan, which is scan for one turn. Next turn, you effectively get a better chance to hit. That's kind of cool. It requires being elevated for marked targets. So ranged evasion and initiative changes for the enemy. That's actually quite good. Grapple shot deals damage and plus 100 AP cost of strike. Okay, that's pretty good. Last till end of battle. So that's going to be a case if a melee guy appears, you use that on him, he's a lot less troublesome. One use per turn, attack plus crit hit chance can be aimed at specific body parts. Okay, so realistic crit chance increase, that's kind of cool. Trick shot. Hits twice, one or two characters, AP cost plus 35. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. What other actives can we have? Calculated shot and readiness. Bypass melee evasion. Well, that's not particularly useful, but good to know for some of the other characters. So not a lot of actives to choose for this character. They seem to be missing the ganger ones. So what we'll do is we'll go for... I think double tap could be pretty good. And I might increase my accuracy, so that seems plus 25 attack points gained by user. Oh, okay. That's really cool. Okay. Double tap. That's really cool. I like that. So what we'll do is increase our accuracy. Cool beans. Right, then we'll level up this. And we can't level it up again because I'm a potato. It would have been sensible to level it up once more, but I've increased my accuracy a lot instead. So I will have like a 25% chance of a crit with a ranged attack. So that's cool. Now, is there anything else I can afford to increase here? No, there is not. Guys and girls, we are finally ready to rock and roll on our first adventure. Once again, you're listening to Etic Hydra. Welcome in on the launch day live stream. Hope you enjoy it. It's not a live stream. I pre-recorded this because I'm on another stream at the moment. But still, I'll see you later, don't worry. And, oh, nearly forgot. Nearly forgotten. This is kind of important, by the way. Gang colours. So I do want to be tigers. So we'd need to quickly, and it won't take long, but we need to quickly go through and change some of this. So that's already looking a little bit better. But we need to fix this. So I like the orange. We're going to go a little bit brighter on the orange. I like the brown, but the brown needs to go. The white is going to be replaced with, you know, realistic cloth. The tattoos have to change. Just the actual type of tattoo, though. That would be fine. And you know what? For now... No, definitely not there. That's okay. Right, so first we need to just confirm this, and next we need to just fix the tattoos, because the tattoos are not working for me. So, let's check out the hairstyles. No, you have to unlock story to change that. That is just the worst. How dare you do that to me? The Joker. The Joker thing is just, ugh. It's a bit much. Right. Okay, apply to gang, upper body. Okay, you need less skin, more skin, Wunderbras. Sure, we'll have her just incredibly scantily clad, because I'm sure that will aid her in her in her journeys. Okay, shoulder plates that are attached to nothing in particular. Oh, okay, cancel that. Dinosaur parts confirmed. Now we need a shirt that doesn't look ridiculous with dinosaurs attached to it. Okay, I dig that. Apply to gang. And then we just need to change the tattoo. Not that one. Not that one either. Not that one either. Do we have a... Yeah, that'll do. Save and continue. There we go. That will do for now. I'll probably fiddle with this later. But let's move on. There's no point going to the shop because there's nothing to do. 4 gangs to play against, and they are considerably more dangerous than I am. I'm going to go for the lower resource one, and hopefully there's not too many here with me. So how many are going to select this mission first? I'd quite like a 1v1. Never mind. Why did I open my big fat mouth? Why did I do this? Oh my god, okay. So not only am I going to get pounded, but this is going to be a long game as well, because, well, there's an entire faction, the entire hive city to fight against. It's obviously not an entire hive city, but it feels that way. And bomb rats are the coolest thing in the world. The fact that they're not, as far as I can tell, in this game right now makes me sad. Maybe they're in the story. Maybe they're integral to the plot. I doubt it. But at the same time, I hope so. So we're in the deployment phase at the moment. I am a little more melee focused, so I could very easily see myself wanting to go inside and just sort of chill in there. So sure, we'll just deploy down here. We'll let the others duke it out up top. Oh yeah, that's right. All kill each other. Fight each other. Fight each other. I'm going to go to the objectives and they will probably try and kill me. Go in the room, go on Overwatch, hide, wait for it all to blow over. That's my plan. You can use two deployment zones if you wish. I don't know whether it's advisable or not advisable. You could see the red team over here has deployed one character sort of in the arse end of nowhere. So that's curious. Right. Looking good. Nicely done. Okay. Wow. Right, what I'm going to have to do as well is just check up on the old PC and see how we're doing for storage. Because, funnily enough, these recordings are huge because this game takes a long time to play through. Okay, so there is the stuff in there. Saboteur goes first. Okay. Keeping an eye out for traps on the floor. Now, my other fighters can't be targeted yet. Right, and there is stuff in there. Right, there is loot and booty in here, so... Oh, I've used all my points. Tactical. Right, chem synth on me. I now can't do anything else offensive. I can go on shoot or Overwatch. I'll go on Overwatch. So that's my Saboteur done for now. Not a particularly exciting round, but hey, it's cool. Now I just need to open the recycle bin and empty some files. And that should fix my lack of storage. There we go. 20 gig free, which is probably just enough to do this damn recording. Okay, we got this though. We got this, guys and girls. So, let's hear your thoughts in the chat. Let's have them in the comments as well if you're watching this after the event of what you think of the game. How's it going? What do you make of this? Me personally, I have my thoughts. I will be putting together a full review because I know a lot of people will want to know in a little bit more detail what do I think. Good lord, that was one Overwatch. Autoguns in this are crazy, by the way, if you have not noticed. So, now you see all of those characters were white because they haven't been activated yet, so they cannot be attacked. It's a really nice feature of this. Much, much improved on more time. Much, much improved. Okay, so she's used a medkit, so she's no longer dead. Consumables in this game, really, really big part, especially for Escher too, who get a very big bonus to using them. In that, or rather, they get the penalty for using them, i.e. the cost reduced, which really helps. Okay, so the AI having a little bit of a potato here. What's going on, Wuxie? Kind of forgot which way the walkway was. Oh, well, no, she's clearly a little bit confused right now. But going on Overwatch, sometimes the AI does stuff in this, and I don't understand why. And then a few moments later, you're like, oh, yeah. So you see them go in the most peculiar places and go on some stance. And you're like, this makes no sense. And then the next thing you know, they're shooting someone who's carrying an objective on the way out. And, yeah, okay. Maybe I'm just giving the AI too much credit. It is entirely possible. Right, I think what I'll do is just go... So you can use Ascension in here to just GTFO. I'll use Overwatch here. So having Ascension's pretty cool. Someone comes up to you, whacks you, you get the hell out of there. I like it. Okay. One thing I didn't do is equip my characters with consumables before the game. That would have been a smart thing to do. Let's see what the enemy does. Hopefully they continue to whack each other and cause an unbelievable amount of damage. That would be nice. Okay, so you're going here. Oh my god, and charge. Charge can actually kind of go a lot longer than you think. Right. Only 19 damage because it was technically a glancing blow rather than a regular hit. So that's good for her. Go Orlox, what are you doing? He's used Spur on his ally. Get some penalties for drug use. We can check them out in a moment. Oh, very tasty. There's that Overwatch that you don't know what it's there for, but it always does something. Last pistol for the win. And I have no idea what Outrider does too. There's so many buffs in this. There's so many things to keep a track of. It's glorious. And so many of them seem useful as well, which is nice to see. As far as I can tell, there aren't any incredibly obvious metas of this and this are clearly superior to this and this. Like, melee is a bit better in terms of damage, which it should be. But at the same time, melee can't be used at range. It kind of goes without saying, I know. But seriously, it seems to be pretty well put together. Now, I could be wrong. I have to see what it's like at high level. There may be complete balance problems down the line. I don't know. I've not played any multiplayer yet, I've only played against potatoes, i.e. AI. I'm not a fan of AI in most games, and this AI has its quirks, but it's all right. Okay, let's see what goes on up here. I have a feeling they may abandon murdering each other in favour of getting objectives. Hopefully not. Giving his ally a bonus to critical hit chance. I think that's the bonus Escher give. Sometimes the same buff on different gangs will do different things in different situations. No, just do different things but based on the gang that's using it. So some of the orders in the heroic ability tree will be different for each of the leaders. Sadly, I don't have a leveled leader, so I can't show you them right now. But hopefully after this mission, we will have a level. There's an exit over there, so what I think I might do, there's 2 objectives here. And there looks like there'll be a couple here. We'll go ambush. We'll go ambush here, just to try and protect those 2. Nice, I actually quite like the colour scheme. It's working for me. It's working for me. And you can kneel while ambushing as well. It doesn't remove the stance, which is nice. I have a feeling these guys are all going to abandon the high ground. But we shall see. Chemsynth super strong. Extra movement points last the entire game. 1 off buff. Bang. Suddenly your entire warband has... Sorry, your entire gang has more action economy, essentially. Well, it's movement economy, but still, movement can be turned into action via Entrench, where you exchange 40 movement points for 20 action, which, if you don't have to move very far, is incredibly good. Okay, Overwatch activated. There is Entrenched. Now maybe a shot as well. And I really like the feature that Overwatch doesn't end your turn. There's no abilities, as far as I can tell, that automatically end your turn, except for the choice to end one's turn. And I like this. Stupidly high initiative for this team. Ricochet. That's a miss. Someone's not getting paid, but someone is getting pinned. Minus 10 movement points. Thank you very much. And using delay again. Massive bonus to initiative from that. Nice grenade. Grenades are fun. I see the comments flying in as well today. And yesterday, in fact, for the previous videos we put out on this. They're doing pretty well. Okay, so what do we got cooking here? Going to the edge of the map. Plasma pistol. I'd quite like that, please. Delay as well. Okay, everyone's got delay on their team. Wow. Okay, okay. This is cool. This is cool. I'd like to do a Goliath playthrough as well, because I think they've got room for some very, very interesting abilities. They're very, very tanky, and their healing can be silly. So you can have someone that you really think is nearly dead, and you've taken ages to whittle down, and then all of a sudden they have 1 medkit, and they're totally fine. However, I would stress that killing people at this difficulty is quite easy, so if you think you're going to be tanky, then think again. So I am going to stand here with the others and give order planning, because this girl's got all of the minerals. And order attack to the melee user, because more attacks coming from a 2-handed club, the better. And then we will go for... Yeah, Overwatch with a ranged weapon, I think. That'll do me. That'll do very nicely. Now, hopefully, the individual who's inside that bunker with me will come downstairs and let me shoot them. Meanwhile, everyone else can just attack each other up top. That would just be great. I tell you one thing I didn't purchase as well for the Saboteur, and that is traps. Traps are pretty damn cool, to be fair. Traps are pretty damn cool, and you can use them to block off an entire route inside, or you could use an engineer and just build barricades, and someone will have to shoot their way in. which is an inconvenience for them. They could just shoot the traps instead. Both can kind of do the same thing, but you can choose to walk through a trap. You can't choose to walk through a barricade. And if a melee user walks up to a barricade, you can't melee them. You have to shoot them. And if you have a pistol, you're not going to get through in one round. So maybe barricades are superior. Maybe engineers are better than saboteurs. Any saboteurs in the chat, let me know. How are your feelings on this? I like all of them. Like, I just want one of everything in my gang, but then I also want to have a themed gang with loads of melee, for example. So I don't know. I'm always excited when you get a really, really leveled brute using this build, at least, because the brawlers are awesome. They have the ability called Intimidate, which prevents an enemy from using the shoot ability. Now, they can still use aim shot and Overwatch and everything else, but they can't use the basic shoot ability, which means you're not going to get hit as much, which is so nice. Very, very helpful. It's not as helpful as you think it will be, because you're like, oh my god, they won't do any range damage. No, they will. They'll still do aim shot, but it might mean instead of taking 2 regular shots, you'll take 1 aim shot. And 1 aim shot's going to be less damage. So it's a big deal. Few evasions there, presumably because not too much line of sight. I am so happy that my gang is not up top right now. That would be bad for the girls. That would be very bad. Right. So now we will select my saboteur. Tactical. There we go. So you can see I'm on 80 doodahs here. Ugh. Ouch. So if I pick up the objective here, can I pick it up and give it to you? I wonder if I can, because I actually get bonuses for doing this. Can I give that? No, I can't. I can't. That would have been silly. It would have been silly. So I actually want to put this down. There is no way I want to use it yet. Okay, so can I go up on here? Yes, I can. And I can use... Hang on. Let's equip that again. Overwatch. There we go. Right, there we go. I was going mad for a second. I am going to wait down here. Just because I'm in the room with the objectives. Although I'm really tempted to just get the objectives and get out. Oh, yes. Come to Papa. No! You ruined all of my other Overwatches, you potato! Please stun her. No stun. Oh, stun. So good. So good. I might take 1 hit back, but that's all I'm taking at least. Oh my god, she's disengaging. So you have to pay some action points to... yes. To remove the stun. I think it's 20. So she might not even... No, she will still be able to attack. But I'm slowly removing all of her movement points as well, so she might even just be stuck here. Stinger mold. Okay, that's worked out beautifully. Camping is still a thing. It's not really camping, though. That's the thing with objectives, is you could get in here and you could just chill. And they would have to come to you. So you can't just sit at the spawn point. This is probably one of the more enclosed areas with objectives, so most of them aren't like this. And it's just convenient that I'm Escher and I have a lot of melee characters that this is going to work in my favour. Like, a lot. As long as they come to me one by one like a good James Bond film, we'll be absolutely fine. And we can loot a lot of these guys. But, of course, I've used all of my Overwatch now, so that kind of is a problem. And they can kill me very, very quickly. Okay, so this guy is grabbing the stuff. I'm going to have to focus on killing him now, because you are not getting out of there. Item management, oof. Now is not a good time to item manage. So where are you going with those? What's your plan in life? Are you just going to try and blend into the wall and hope I don't see you slowly swaying? Okay, no, you'll kneel. That improves your chances of survival. Not. Okay, well, this is interesting. The AI has made a move for the objective. But in one turn, you can run down and really swarm a place. So that's what I'm expecting. Yeah, all of a sudden now. I thought she was going to abseil down and, you know, kick the door down. But instead, I don't know what she's up to. Kiar! Use some slaught. Oh dear. Consumables galore. Chat. Did the cha-cha-cha followed by an Overwatch stance. I like it. Chat. Having some targeting issues, I guess. Yep. And kneeling is always a sensible thing. You're just going to take a lot less damage. Right, so what we'll do is... I would quite like more experience to be on the melee wielder here. So even though her initiative is pretty potato, it's better than some, apparently. Heavy weapons are never going to have great initiative. I mean, they have a few things to mitigate it, but it's not crazy. Okay, so 5 action points used. Okay, so there is someone there on Overwatch. Okay, never mind. Death from above down here. Who did you attack? Oh, my word, that's so awesome. I didn't know they were there. Now I do. Oof. And you got stunned. Okay, well, that really sucks to be you. Enrage is pretty cool too. Right, okay, so we have 70 attack points. Okay, we don't have the best line of sight to watch this engagement, but... There we go. That's how you do it. Slice and dice. Slice and dice. Oh no, I run out of action points. God damn it. Okay, I'll use Entrenched to regain some more. There we go. And we'll do Tactical. Actually, I think I'll do a Tactical... Tactical kneel. There you go. I like it. Very strategic. So, one spider, or one fly even, came into my parlour, and the spider has nom-nom-nommed. Never very good at metaphors. But so far so good. Ugh, not so good. You dare pick that up and run. That is so obnoxious. Hopefully the AI just really prioritizes these, and that would be lovely. That would be lovely. I want to see the Saboteur use her combo of abilities. Shoot, then melee, I think is how it works. Yeah, unfortunately, seems a little bit of a hiccup with the AI that they're not smart enough to avoid putting themselves in situations where they're going to die. So this map is probably one of the best to exploit, you know, what effectively is not the most intelligent of creatures, because it's not really intelligence, it's just a string of decisions, and when there's so many variables, good luck to anyone who's designing the AI in games like this. I mean, ugh. It's bad enough in like a one-level shooter. Now you've got zip lines going everywhere. Ugh. But still, daka. Shredding Frenzy means you fire 3 times. And wow. That is crazy. That was a lot of daka. So we got a range character here. Do you have my melee here? Okay, so we'll rock with this. Let's see if we can do some damage. I have a feeling everyone and their dog is going to be downstairs soon. Yes. The answer to that is yes, everyone and their dog is going to be downstairs soon. And Hydra is in a bit of trouble. So they've used one attack. Oh yeah, they're prioritizing the objectives. Yay. Go on, whack her. Hydraulic Slam. Nice. Nice work. Thanks for helping a bro out. Or a sister. Again, decision strings from the AI prioritizing objectives. It's nice to see on the bigger maps. It'll be a lot more frustrating as a player. For a map like this, the fact that I've already got to the objective, it's really going to help. Because now I know where they're going to go. I know what they're going to do. I know how they think. Right, so, sorry, but you need to go down first. And a couple of smacks from this. Oh, not a very good smack. Okay, one more. Can we get a crit this time, please? Or a stun. Okay. I can actually disengage, which is fine. I think I will do that and just... There is a trap there, as you can see. I will avoid that for now. Okay, so are they going to duel it out? Nope, they're going to disengage and probably go for the objectives. So maybe a little tip that I might give is actually don't run into the room with the objective straight away. Because chances are when you're in a game with 3 other gangs, that's going to result in you getting your head kicked in. But we'll see. I could be wrong. Fortunately, the objectives are over on the left. If you could kindly avoid my leader, you absolute fiends. Ouch. Oh, Jesus. That was so unnecessary. And the evasion. Oh, thank God. Okay, so now I have to wonder who I'm going to prioritize encouraging or helping. I don't know. Do I help my leader? Or do I let the other two duke it out? I think I let the other two duke it out. I'm not sure. Everyone and their dog is on their way here, though. This has just got stressful. Shit's got real quick. Shredding Frenzy is horrible. And by horrible, I mean ouch. That was 150 damage. I mean, you can achieve that by other means, and these guys have very good weapons, but ouch. Running around with a plasma cannon, that's pretty nasty. So you have a choice with a heavy weapon character of reducing the cost of shoot or purchasing an ability like that, which is clearly pretty damn good. Right, now if you guys would like to continue fighting up top, it means that my entire gang won't be murdered. So do feel free to not come downstairs. Never mind. Everyone wants to go for the objectives. I see how this is. Okay, no. A trap. Oh, okay, now you're just rubbing it in my face that I didn't buy traps. Thank you. Oh, dead body on the floor, covered by a rag. At least they had a... that's about as much of a burial as you're going to get in the Underhive, right? If someone throws a towel over you, that's the equivalent of like a 5-star funeral. Or burial, rather. Cremation by Prometheum is probably a better option than burial in an area where you can't be buried. I mean, let's go back to our canon here. It's not like anyone gets buried in the Underhive anyway. You're just converted into corpse starch for other people to eat. Mind you, in the Underhive, you're not really going to have guilders coming down here to recycle corpses. In the lower hive, maybe, but we can save the cannon waffle for another time. So, what's going on here? Oh, I like the weapon. Little canine skull on it. I'll call it a Xeno skull, because it probably is a Xeno. So where are you going? Balria. Okay, definitely can't use Entrenched with all this movement. Don't you dare shoot me. Just shoot. Okay. Did you dodge the trap? Everyone and their dog is inside this room with my leader, and I am incredibly nervous. Okay, what are you thinking, Bal? Okay. Yeah, I agree. Much better to stand there. Okay, that is so cheeky. Maybe you could shoot them one more time for me. Okay, well that's okay, because those two can use their turn fighting each other. Offensive. Grapple shot. Now, if I remember correctly... Let's have a look at this. Yeah, okay, we're definitely going to use that. No. So, if we read this, 100% AP cost of strike. So that's a pretty big deal. There we go. So we've applied the debuff. Debuff is applied. We will do entrenched. And we will go offensive and do a double tap now on this character and hope that we crit. So I'll go for the torso because I just want to hit, right? Mind you, there's a lot of armor there. Left leg. Their left leg. No. Okay, I didn't get anything for it. Oh, no. Okay, well, I'll stand here and look tactical for a second. That makes sense, right? Ah, so much hype for this game. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know. Shout me in the comments. I probably don't sound really excited. I've been playing this a lot as I got a review copy. And I'm still excited about it. Like, I can't wait to play multiplayer. Very, very excited to duel some of you. And get some just brawls in with people from chat. Although we'll have to make sure that there is a limit in terms of, like, the gang rating, because there's no balancing system, I can tell. So if you're just inviting friends in, they're going to have to select a gang that's kind of remotely appropriate. Otherwise, you're going to end up with these disastrous situations. Yeah. Disastrous situations where you've got a rating like twice that of the others. That's not going to be good. But we shall see. We shall see. What's going on? That one's rude. Crack grenade. Fortunately, oh, ow. Okay, so I'm taking a lot of damage here. This is somewhat unsettling. And I believe there are still quite a few people on the map. 2 dead. 2 of mine are nearly dead. And would die in a split second, basically. It kind of comes down to if I can dodge the melee from that character in there, then I might be okay. But if I get hit, oh boy, am I in trouble. I should have a good amount of melee evasion. Well, they do when they're skilled up, which my leader's not. Oh dear. Okay, what are you going to do? Flame the 2 in the left for me, please. No, just grab a box then. Grab a box and run. See if I care. These were my objectives. I was here first. How dare you? Are you actually... Wow. Very focused. I will give that to you, Soza. And apparently immune to all sorts. Okay. I might have to disengage my leader and pull her out. That might result in her living. Ah, yes. No, that's my leader. My leader doesn't even have something like Iron Will, which would have been incredibly useful. Okay, so we'll activate the leader first, and we'll see if we can get that person with the 2 axes off of her. If I can stun her, we'll be okay. That was a nice crit, 32 damage. Exhaustion. Kneeling and Overwatch, I assume? Okay, I don't know what all of the AP went to. Right, okay, so we're going to try and go for the leader. Hopefully I've got better AP than you. Okay. So here we go. Stun, please. I do have a Spud Jack. There's the stun. There's the stun. Okay. Just keep smacking. The lucky crit. The lucky crit. Okay, can't do this while engaged. Okay, well, that didn't really work. I will do entrenched. I may disengage out of here. Tactical. I will... it's very tempting. Very tempting to stay, but I'll disengage. I mean, I can't go very far, but I can still do a tactical attack on you. Don't know if that's the person I wanted to do it on, but... Saboteur. Okay, well, that'll do. That'll do. So I'm half tempted to shut the door there with the Saboteur. I don't think you can lock doors in this, but that would be kind of cool. I'm really happy that I killed the melee user, though. Oh, that was close. So let's have a little recap here and see how we're doing. So 3 players dead. So we've all got 4 players. We've all got similar-ish health. Purple's a little worse off. Hopefully these will shoot at each other. Oh dear, the chem synth is a problem. The chem synth is a big problem. The extra movement points are incredibly useful. And for some of the factions, I think it's the Goliath. The chem synth gives them an extra 10 AP and not MP, which is scary as hell. Right. Wakesy, what are you up to with your... Is that a plasma cannon? I don't think it is. Daka, daka, daka. I think that's a little bit of a bug at the moment. 26 for a glancing hit is stupid. Okay, if that actually gets a proper hit on you, which it's not, but wow. Okay, right. So I think I will leave those. I just want to check over here. No, I can only toggle the door. I can't do anything. That character's... I need to go over here and do this. No! 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 Double no! Okay, is there a med station around here? Is there actually a med station here? I don't think there is. Right, so if I shoot you... I think I need to focus on this one and sod the objective. Okay, so we're just going to shoot. We've had the bonus since picking up the objective. Okay, so now we can... so if I do this, I can now do... I could do a... Hang on, let's see what's going on with my stats here. I think my weapon is jammed. So if I press shift and then we go to this one. Pin, crack, heavy wounded, subdued. Well, let's just reload our weapon. Okay, and we'll go on entrench. Sorry, I'm just thinking a lot here. There's a lot of brain things happening at the moment. Tactical, yeah, and I will do one more shot. Followed by a ambush. There we go. And I'll reload weapon with the rest. I'll reload weapon. Okay. So this character's probably going to die, which makes me incredibly sad. And I don't think I have a med kit dispenser down here, so... What I might have to do with her, and with my leader in fact, is just run for the exit. Okay, so I think this guy's having trouble. Looks like they're trying to aim through the wall, I would bet. So I think that's probably what caused the AI to balk a little bit there. Hopefully a day one patch just to tune some of this a little bit, but maybe that's ambitious. Right, grabbing that I see. There's still 3 people in this room. Still lots going on. Ah, very nice. That's moved my character out of the way. Yeah, not a huge amount of damage though. But that'll do. Toxin Specialist. I always forget what that does. Ah, that's right. I think it increases the cost of melee. Okay. A delay. They haven't made it too far, so I should be able to try and take them out. And I believe the exit is open, so we can try and, well, try and get there in time that we can still, please oh please, make it out with our Saboteur. I like the fact that you still have 2 arms with the Saboteurs on Escher as well. You don't with the mechanic, but that's okay. Missing an arm kind of sucks. Means you can't use power fists, and well, no, they're not power fists, but you can't use the... Oh no! Do I want to go that way or this way? I want to go that way. Okay, where are you going? Please go for the guy with the objective. Okay, 1 fluffed aim shot. Ah, double evasion. Bit of luck. Oh dear. Okay, Overwatch. Hopefully I'm out of line of sight. I don't really want to take her Overwatch to the teeth. Oh, that is so perfect. That is just so perfect. Thank you very much. So there's still 1 in there, as well as 2 objectives. But for now, I have other plans. Right, swing number 1. There's the stun. Entrenched. That'll only get me 1 more hit, but it might be enough. Not quite, but I tell you what you can do. If you are cheeky... No, you can't do that. No. What I was going to try and do is put away one of my weapons. If I had 20 AP, I could unequip a weapon, so I have 1 hand available, and then I could have just punched her for 15 AP to finish her off. So the rounds are going to speed up a little bit now that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead. That's nice. Yeah, you can still use a grapple when you've got that, I know. It's a bit crazy. I think I'm going to let him escape. Well, maybe not let him escape, but... I don't think I can stop him. That's maybe a better way to phrase it. Right, we'll select you. Quite a few people died this round as well, so next turn, like, purple is looking real bad. Blue's got 3. Red's doing pretty good. Okay, please just flame both of us. Never mind, okay, bye. Where are you going? Hallucinogen. Wow, okay. Didn't hit me. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Bye. I don't know where you're going or why, but I will go to my garbage heap. For I am queen of the garbage tip. So I think we can leave the stuff in here. even though I kind of want to just search everyone for the nice things they have. Yeah, I'm going to equip that plasma pistol. Of course I am. Right, can I do grapple? I can do a grapple. I kind of wanted to do... I'll just do a regular shot. Well, hot dang diggity. That worked. Tactical. What does snap salts do? Okay, that's pretty cool. Tactical, offensive. Do I have ascension? I could go up there and sort of plasma pistol him in the butt, but I don't think it's really that helpful. Tactical. I can go on Overwatch here. I could do a grapnel shot, but... No, it's definitely time for an Overwatch, just to stop him from escaping. So this will just reduce his movement points by 10. And I might as well reload my weapon while I'm here, because that'll... I don't think it improves the reliability of it, but at least it's got a full clip. I have no idea how big a clip for a plasma, or know what I mean though, a cell, plasma cell. I don't know how you just recharge it. Presumably you have spares. I don't think that's how plasma weapons work. Maybe you can reload plasma weaponry, let me know down in the comments. I assumed you'd have to put them in some sort of station and it to be delicately siphoned inside, so that it doesn't explode and kill you. But either way, back to the mission. Okay, well, you can stay there and do confusing things. I am very happy that I still have Rolazor. I'm going to see if she can grab the objectives and run. That would be very, very good. Very good way to end her turn. And she will live. And she does have Scavenge, or whatever it's called. Yeah, it's called Scavenge. So she'll get some bonuses to movement. And we will be able to upgrade her home-thrown grenade next time, because that's one of the things she excels at. I haven't really thought her build through entirely, but hey, it's all gravy. I'm going to leave you... Yeah, I'm going to start here. So, yeah, the exit's over that way. I've got 70 movement, so... 5 action points here. 5 action points here. Okay, we're just getting GTFO in. GTFO. There we go. Glorious. Perfect. Got out, got the objectives. No one died. It's of course reduced my ability to fight quite considerably, but hey, that's okay. I can cope with that because at least I got 2 objectives. And probably next turn I can make it out with 2 more. Now those are loot caskets. Ah, and that is a little loot box on the right with a star above it. Contains a random assortment of items. If you were to buy a loot box, I can't remember what they're called, but they're loot crates, caskets. That's the one. It comes to me now. There is no microtransactions for them, and the publisher and the developer have said they will never charge money for it from day one. They're just item boxes you can get random items inside. But, you know, insert random paranoia here, because why not? So this guy I'm pretty sure is going to make it out, and yeah. So he's pinned at least, minus 10 movement. That helps, but I'm pretty sure he's going to make it out. So if I remember correctly on this map, the zip line... Oh, he's going to use the grapnel. Okay. I think he's pretty close to the exit. Oh, okay, he's using entrenched. I have no idea why. Maybe I can engage him. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Over to the red team. And I would state as well that the how would I phrase this? The pacing and the cadence of a 1v1 is very different to this. I prefer the 1v1 skirmishes, but a free-for-all is pretty cool. And a 2v2 I think is going to be pretty cool as well. Because especially if you're in communication with an ally, I think that's going to be a pretty nifty thing. Okay, you're very low and you have a plasma cannon. And you haven't brought it straight to me, but you've brought it close enough. I really want a plasma cannon. Oh, it seems so good. I don't have a heavy weapon user, do I? We found the medkit dispenser. Yeah. You can't use them twice, just so you know. Oh, boy. Dinner, 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 dinner. Okay. Plasma pistol. Yeah, you know what? I'll activate her. Because I reckon... no, we're going to have to jump. Jump. We'll go there. And that's used 5 action points, but let's do some shooting. Oh, stop evading everything. It's a 42% chance for a grazing hit with him. That's pretty nuts. You are a slippery man. Entrenched, please. So, how much ammo do I have left on my gun? 3 shots left. Oh, no, I don't. I've got 1 shot left. I can reload, but I can't do anything else, so... What I'll do is I'll run into him. Okay, and I will do an Overwatch. Ah, that's right, am I a Deadeye? Is that why you got the cheap Overwatch? I think it is. It's very, very handy having cheap Overwatch, because you effectively get a shot you wouldn't have got otherwise. In some cases, at least. Okay. If we can dogpile the guy with the objectives and get out with them, that would be great. Oh no! Well, rip my leader, who just got... That's fine, we can change the leader, because the leader's a Saboteur, and I've got a great Saboteur now, so I can change the leader for something else. If the leader dies. So, only got 2 fighters left to use. The enemy still have quite a few left. I think I've still got the melee wielder. Yes, I still have the melee character. Is this person extracting? Okay, they've just decided they've had enough. I don't blame them. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 left. The red team and blue team are looking pretty good. The Ash Runners are living up to their name by running away. They're cowards. Oh, I didn't want to shoot you, really. Don't shoot me. Don't you dare shoot me. Shoot the guy with the objectives, please. Very nice, but he evaded. How could you miss that? I know I missed all of mine, but still, you had a cannon, I had a pistol. Damn. Okay, that would have been helpful. Right, so what are we going to do? Ah, yes, we're going to get ambushed by the red team, who will hopefully come in and take the objective so I can run away with it. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's right, ignore me. Oh, there's a blue character still in there. And there's still things inside. I forgot about those. Whoops. Okay, I'm not sure what to do now. Because I think if I stay, I am in so much trouble. I don't see it ending well. I have a feeling these guys are just going to get the objectives and run. So I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's weigh up my options here. So, dead person next to me. So they have some items. I might just take... Well, that's some of my action economy gone, and... I think I might just do some good old battering. That was effective. I like it. Right, entrench, and we'll do one more. Nice. Okay, she's going down next turn. And then I think... Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll try and run away with these objectives. Let the other guy go. Are the objectives essential? Not really. But you won't get any big rewards in terms of payouts, etc., and loot caskets from your house. So, do you have to win? No, not really. Is it nice to? Yes. Is it worth sacrificing a couple of members for? Probably. At least at low level. And I assume the rewards will scale later on, so we shall see. We shall see. So, it went from me being camped up and taking someone down to becoming all a bit hairy rather quick. Okay. So, where are you? I'd like to zoom out and see a map that's a little bit more accessible at the mo, because it is a bit hard to read. Well, it's hard to read because you can't see it anymore. You can see it during the deployment, but it's very easy to get confused on where the enemies are. But such is life. I think it would be too easy if you could just zoom out and you'd be spending half of your time just sat there looking at it. It's much better to have a button you press like Control to just look at everything around you. I see why it's done anyway. Right. So I can afford to do one. I'll take the cryo gun. No, I need the remainder of the AP. Oh no. Okay, so the reason I can't pick them up, it's a simple one, is what do I need? I need to use something. Oh, I actually have to Q to drop, Q to drop. Can I not pick these up? No, I just made space. I just made space, you complete towel. Okay, well, let's see what's in the box. Snap salts. Everything snap salts. Okay, well, that's fine. Brute cleaver. Yeah, we'll take a brute cleaver. And a nice plasma grenade. And I'll take the auto pistol, because I do like an auto pistol, me. So those objectives seem to not be pick-upable. I'll see if my other character can do anything with that. Oh, no. The closed door and the lack of action points. So if I'd thought things through, I could have completely boxed that guy in with the objectives, and then we would have been alright. But I think this guy will be able to run away now. Yep. Because he's not technically engaged with me either. So what's he doing? Is he just running away? Is he not trying to extract? I think that's his plan. That is a risky plan, sir. No, he's a bit confused. Wrong floor. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay. He's left me with an opportunity. A potential, anyway. Realistically, if I did get to him, I won't have enough damage to kill him. So, no chance. He's getting out. Which is making me lean back toward, let's extract my players, because they're not in a good state right now. With my leader gone, they're soon going to be infighting over who's going to be the leader next. This lady's certainly done some work. So tempting, but... Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to see if this character has any more joy picking these up. Ah, maybe it was a debuff, or maybe I didn't have space in my backpack. Right, so we're going to go up and over this way. Right, that's all I can do. I will go here. Root cleaver? No. Okay. Yeah, I will. I will take everything I can from these bodies. Okay, now I'm full. I don't think I can get out this turn though. Sorry, next turn. So I may have to just try and survive. In which case I can bring my girl with a cleaver back, close the door and go on ambush. That's probably the most effective thing I can do. I'm just thinking through as we do this. Ah, it's actually quite stressful. I like it. Okay, only one casualty. It is brutal difficulty. I would say 1 in 3 missions someone dies on my team. I say die, they like go unconscious during the game and, well, whatever injury happens, happens. I'm actually kind of relieved it's the leader who is the one who I would, if anyone were to succumb to a nasty fate, it would be my leader. Even though it's so nice to have skills and abilities on them, it's really not a problem if it's her. Because, you know, I've got an amazing saboteur already. I don't really need two. That's the downside of having a random team member. So, that sucks. Oh dear. Yep, so they got a bit confused on how to... Yeah, okay, that's a bit embarrassing. Okay, well, the Overwatch was a nice thought. If you'd maybe used your ability to shoot the guy with the objectives, it would have been more helpful, but, you know, we're not going to be too critical here, are we? Or are we? I think I will be. That was pretty rough. Okay. So, it's getting to the point where it's pretty quick to watch the rounds now. No, go away. How about go away? How about go away? 50 damage, go away. Okay, come on then. Let's have another one. Okay, at least it wasn't a crit. Oh no, not another, no. Exhaustion. I think they can do another attack now. Oh no, they can't, it's a two-handed weapon, oh thank God. Right, I'm going to select you because I want you to run away. Da-da-da-dee. I think I'm going to be just short. No, I could see it. I could see it. Kneel. Okay, that will have to do. And I will use my other character to form a plug to buy her some time. Yeah, you get out. Fine. I'll be back for you. I'll be back for you. I assume this girl will just stay there. If you're holding them at the end, they're yours, so that's worth knowing. You do not have to make it to an exit. If it's not safe to do so, do not proceed. I think it's time for a beer in a moment. We've been working rather hard today, haven't we? Look at all this. Look at all this loot and booty we've got. Mainly booty, not enough loot, to be fair, from this game, but still. Nice evasion. Surely she can't fire again. Good. Oh, that would be terrifying. There's quite a lot of heavy guns in this too. There's a heavy bolter, a las cannon, an auto cannon, a heavy stubber, a chem thrower. There's a lot of Moshu going on. Right. very, very tempting to... Where is the girl? Is she upper floor? She's over there. Okay, well, I'm going to go... I think I'm full in the inventory side of things. Yep. I'm going to go here. Yes, I'll take some hits, but I'm calling worth. I'm calling worth. Right, we'll see if my character survives. I have a feeling they will be targeted as a priority now. It's amazing how much of this map you can traverse. You can get a long way in this. Okay, what's going on? Uh-oh. That looks suspiciously close. No. No. Oh my god, they're alive? I live. With 5 hit points. Oh god. If they had killed me, I would have been very sad. And I think I have higher initiative to get out with. Especially now I'm carrying an objective. Oof, that was rough. That's fine. This is what Brutal does. Brutal gets easier fairly quickly because once you've got a few skills and a few levels, a medkit dispenser, for example, or you've equipped your characters adequately, unlike myself who didn't bother to give any grenades or medkits at the start, which is unfortunate because they were sorely needed. Okay. Right, now hopefully they are not in range. It's going to be close though. I'm basically relying on the ambush saving me, I think. I wonder if they're smart enough to move around the ambush. Interesting. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Hopefully this works. Stun? Stun would be great. Nope, no stun. Can they disengage? Disengaged. Okay, I think they won't have enough to shoot now. They tried. They failed. Oh, thank God. That was close. Oh no. I've lost a load of initiative. Thank God I'm still high. Where's the exit? Where's the exit? Where's the exit? It's surely... it's right there. There's no trap, right? Oh God, get me out. Get me out. Okay, good. We got 4 of them. That's okay. And that's pretty decent, in fact. Okay, you can just stay there and hide. No one cares about you. You're just in this awkward place that no one can get to. Well, you can, but I'm busy. Rolzor, the troll. Yeah, you hide. You hide. Okay, what are we rocking? Nice. This plasma cannon. I think that's because she tried shooting around a corner. Doesn't really work. Entrenched. Second shot. Nope, I think moved out of line of sight. Ugh. Potato. Okay. Right, last round. Now, it's probably... This character is not going to die, actually, so... no, imagine... Scratch that. I don't think the flamer would do that much. What was it? It was ticking for 50, I think, so... And I'm going to take 1 hit. Oh, and I can pin her in there. Ugh. No, I'm leaving. I'm definitely leaving. Yep. Definitely. Right. Don't want to trigger that. I wonder if I have to watch the remainder of the turns. I've never extracted with a full team before, but it's just not worth staying right now. I'd call that a decisive victory. I did pretty good, I thought. And thankfully it doesn't force me to stay. So one died, who stayed on the pitch, on the field. Let's see what happens to her. Alrighty then. Fingers crossed. And here we are with the post-game analysis. So we did get lots and lots of loot, and worth a fortune as well. So we can buy some characters with that. Right shrapnel, equip weapon, carry, and search. Okay, now does it disappear? I don't know. Lots of experience. Lots of experience. I mean, a reasonable amount anyway. Most valuable fighter. 2 enemies out of action too. Marvellous. So we'll do some levelling up together, which I think would be fun. Crew management, and I do think okay, 2 shifts before she recovers. Interesting. So we have a fighter here to level up with 90 experience. So what can we get? We could work on double tap, I think, which is definitely worth doing, because double tap seems like a great thing to get. Now, is there anything we can do to give us a higher crit chance? That's kind of what we need to chase here, right? Gunpoint affinity? No. We just need high ranged crit, really. Elusive? No. I don't think there is. I think we'll just have to kind of make do with what we've got here. Grapple shot and double shot seem pretty cool, though. They seem handy, at least. And there's just not much here. Readiness might be good. Bypass melee evasion. No, that's not useful either. Delay, I guess, might be good. Plus 15 AP and MP. You know what? That might actually be useful at some points in this game, so I'm going to get delay. I don't know when it would be useful, but cancel. I do not want to wipe a skill. Now I have 13 left, which is not enough to level up. So let's go to the melee wielder at the moment, who is looking pretty fancy. And yes, it is time. Let's improve the melee a little bit. And now we can start doing some swanky things with this character. So we can go for skills, we can go for active intimidation. Cannot use shoot. I really like that. I really like that. There is some pretty good stuff you can use. Preparation as well. Melee evasion. Very handy because, well, it's nice to have. You can only use it on yourself, but still good to have. And bypass melee evasion. Probably not a terrible thing to use. You use it once and it's there. Now this is also pretty good. Unbalancing strike. Quite cheap to use if you've got it upgraded. Minus 35 melee evasion. Very good. Warcry terrorize. Also pretty good. Warcry destabilize. Also pretty good. There is a lot of good things in this, in fact. So I think what I'm probably going to do, and I think, is the Warcry permanent? No, I don't think so. I think it's not an aura as such. I think I'll go for Intimidate. It's quite cheap. I can get her willpower up. So let's see what we can do here to make her a little bit stronger. Minus 5 AP to strike. 1 after suffering a melee attack. I quite like that. And performing a melee precision basically means follow-up hits are better, which is why you should give them a one-handed weapon, not a two-handed, in my humble opinion. And just improving some of my stats a little bit to unlock another slot. Vengeance is kind of cool. Hit resistance after taking a hit. Like, that's kind of handy. I think I will use it because it's so easy to get just mauled as this type of character. And I think I will get preparation as well. Because melee evasion, like, if you're going to be in melee, having melee evasion is going to be nice. In rage, I think is going to be good. So we do need more toughness to make use of that. Still, that's a good start now. So now we have at least a cheaper strike after we've done it once, and that's good. And then we've got vengeance. And is that consumed? Yeah, it's consumed after one hit, but that's okay because you'll do one strike and then a cheap strike, then another one, then a cheap one. So if you have a single-handed weapon, it's awesome. Fury is kind of cool. So basically, after an attack is grazed or evaded, you can bypass a lot. So even if someone's got that stupid ability that makes them kind of invulnerable, you can deal with it. So in order to improve this character, let's see what we can do. I think we'll go with a high-level Spudjacker with a high stun chance. Although Massive Axe, that damage is pretty good. So we'll go with a Spudjacker. And we'll go with... I still like having a pistol on them. I still think it's a good idea to get. We'll get an auto pistol. It's not as high as I'd like in terms of level, but... Okay, don't have any items. And then we've got another character to upgrade here who has a crazy amount of upgrades already. And we're just going to get Homemade Grenade a little bit cheaper, so it's down to 35. And what did we get? Did we get a... Oh, we didn't get a Doodah. We didn't get a Doodah. We might get one soon. So I think I'll upgrade one skill at a time. And I'll probably go for... I can do max stat increases. So I'm going to just improve the agility to a crazy amount. So max stat values can only be increased once the current maximum has been reached. So that's my plan, is with the agility to work on that. Confirm that. There we go. And we can, little pro tip, is we've got a lot of money here and, well, a lot of low level stuff as well. So we can do some of this. We can get rid of, say, some of the level 3 stuff. Cryo gun, do I want a cryo gun? Maybe. Acid throwers are kind of cool. So it's toxin damage. Saboteur only. I mean, it's a cool gun, but I prefer single-handed stuff. So there we go. But now we've got $800. We can do a thing. We can go recruitment, and we can go... Ah, 950. God damn it. That was me trying to be smug and smart. So I could get rid of my power saw, maybe. I don't think I will, actually. I'm going to keep the power saw because I think I might buy an engineer. There we go. Right. Now we go crew management, recruit, and... Well, let's see what our options are. Select rank. Okay, so let's see what we can get. A mechanic? Ah, too many injuries. Kneel and stand up, jump forward. Okay, not terrible. Not really what I want. No injuries on a brawler. That's pretty good. And how about a heavy? Heavy or a brawler? We're going to go for a brawler. I'm sorry if you had your eyes on me getting a heavy, but... There we go. Top Juve confirmed. Healthy, we're going to go for strength. Toughness is pretty cool, but toughness is effectively healing and critical hit resist. You know what? Toughness is actually really cool. Critical hit resist is not to be underestimated. And we'll go for alertness, willpower. We'll go for willpower. Yep. And we'll go for melee. Pretty chunky. There we go. I'm sorry, I can't deal with her being that THICC, and that's actually a cheaper character because of the discount. So now we have someone with a large amount of experience that we can, oh boy, can have a lot of fun playing with this. Let's deal with this. We got to do this. We got to customize this character. Then the show may continue. Right, let's see what we can do. So... Galvanize. After using Intimidation, Carry or any Warcry, bypass melee evasion. Doesn't stack. End of turn only. Not so fond. After suffering a melee, cheaper strike. I like that. So we're going to go for Chain Hit. Kind of cool. Bypass melee evasion. Each receives minus 20 precision, but Chain Hit is pretty good. So we're going to go with a fully upgraded chain hit, and this person's just going to focus on hitting someone a lot of times. Plus 35% is pretty nuts, but... So we won't go for the... We'll keep this, because it will make strike really cheap if she gets hit. And then we can probably do both. For each enemy engaged with this fighter, affects all engaged targets, minus AP to disengage. You know what? That's not terrible, having that high up. Let's just see what else we can do. Melee trained, Revel in Blood's pretty cool. performing a melee attack, damage absorption, 5%. But it can stack twice. Damage absorption, yep, definitely. Revel in Blood. So we need more toughness to get this build where I want it. So there you go. She's now... We ended up going for toughness anyway. So we definitely want to upgrade this. We definitely want to upgrade this. Now, what else do we have here? Elusive is cool. Self-preservation is kind of cool. Hit resistance. I mean, it's just nice to have some hit resistance when you're on low health. So I do like it. I like it a lot. Galvanize. What else do we have? One-handed melee weapon. Critical chance. I quite like that. And what else can we do? So obviously I'll give her a one-handed weapon in a moment. Melee evasion. There we go. It is... Yeah, okay. It is reduced when stunned, but at least it's cheap to use. And anything else I want to give? Cautious Strike? Hit precision, crit chance. Nah, that's not what we're about. So terrible alertness. Absolutely pants. There we go. So one more set of actives and passives, and then she is good to go. Daunting Presence is a maybe. Heavily wounded or gravely wounded, plus 50% healing received. That's pretty damn good, and plus 20 initiative, but her initiative is so bad that I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, okay. Gunpoint Grace, not going to work. Okay, that might work. Bypass melee evasion. I think I might go for melee trained. Defense in action's also quite good. But, and killing spree is pretty good too. Range precision, melee precision. I think we're going to go for melee trained. So we just need them to do multiple hits. -5 cost of reloaded weapon. That's fine. That's fine. If it was like +5 cost to strike, I would have been very upset. So, given that she is focused on doing a strike that has a poor chance to hit, we're going to make her hit chance as good as we can. And with a one-handed weapon, it's only 20 AP to actually use this. So, that's what we need to do now. Let's fix this. And add a Brute Cleaver, which has a decent crit chance too. Equip, left hand. Put that in the stash. Click here, change this. Sure, we'll go for a plasma pistol. And there is the gang. We could probably even, with the amount of money we've got from that mission, I would be very tempted to take one of these fighters who's not quite as experienced. Say, the Deadeye. Actually, no, the Deadeye's got 500 in total. 600, 400, 400, 700. God damn. I would be tempted to even hire a reserve, or maybe replace the leader now, because I think we could probably ditch her for someone more useful. For now, the thing is I can get her a leader active, which is quite good. So from the leader skills, you've got things like Heroic Barrage, leader, it effectively allows you to shoot multiple times. Fire at Will is really, really good. -10 AP cost to shoot. Last until the end of the turn and can be stacked 3 times. So it's very, very good to use. You can just basically use this on all of your guys and you'll get more shooting done. So Escher, if you think they're not shooty, think again. They really can be. This is one of my favourite abilities for a leader to use, because 15 AP for you to use it, so you can use it twice and you can save your team 60 AP. Effectively, you could make your heavy weapon fire twice for free before they even then start shooting themselves. So absolutely crazy. You can only stack it 3 times. So actually you could have 2 heavy weapons fire for free. But you guys get what I mean. Now that's me done for now, guys. That was a long old game, that, because it was a 4-player one, but wow, that was fun. So we're going to be continuing this gang as soon as I'm done in Sunkist. I'll be jumping on here and charging on with this team. Need to decide what to do with the leader. But I will see you then. Hopefully you've enjoyed this introductory provisional live stream while I'm currently unavailable. Much love to you all, and I will see you down in the comments. Take care.